Boston, if Jayson Tatum is wise, he'll tone down the rhetoric. He should stop releasing videos and doing anything publicly that makes it appear that he's going to return to the Celtics this season. That's not saying it shouldn't be his goal or the team's goal. If he can get back, there's no reason to be overcautious. But he's not helping himself by putting his cart before his horse. Tatum playing in the 2025-26 season in any capacity would be outstanding. And if it happens, it should be treated like a bonus. Other than selling tickets, there's no actual benefit to raising expectations, and it's not like the Celtics are struggling to get people to show up at TD Garden. But over the past few weeks, Tatum is acting like a guy who thinks he's coming back early. Sure, he added all the requisite caveats about there being no guarantees, etc. "I'm doing everything in my power to get back as healthy as I can, as fast as I can," Tatum told People. "Nobody's putting any pressure on me to come back at a certain point. But I'm also not ruling out that I'm not playing this season. The first most important thing is making a full recovery, being back 100% before I step on the floor." And if that's all he said, that would have been one thing. But that sounds hollow when he starts talking about wanting to make sure he makes his return in a home game. And he's much too smart not to realize the reaction that video was going to create. Now, if he does come back this season, it was expected, and if he doesn't, it becomes a disappointment. Tatum is ignoring a simple but important concept: under-promise and over-deliver. If things really are going well, there's no reason to advertise it now. Recoveries from surgery often don't happen on a straight-line trajectory. Even with today's medical advances, there are plenty of players who take longer than expected to return. There are setbacks, plateaus, etc. If Tatum is ahead of schedule and if he is on some medical marvel pace to be back on the floor by the spring, that's terrific. He should be pushing to get back. He should be as aggressive as is medically intelligent. But right now it makes more sense to keep it under wraps. Right now, at least temporarily, these are Jaylen Brown's Boston Celtics. Everybody needs to get comfortable with that concept, embrace it and figure out how to get the most out of it as everyone grows into the roles they're going to have for most, if not all, of this season. Those added responsibilities should make all involved better. It won't help anyone if they're constantly looking over their shoulder, wondering when Tatum could be back. Brad Stevens' comments should be the template. "I've said this from day one, and I'll continue to say it. No timelines on Jayson from my perspective," Stevens said. "My number 1 goal, my number 2 goal, 3 goal, for goal is Jayson Tatum fully healthy, full recovery. And he's well on his way. He has been incredibly diligent. He has been a great leader by example to people in this building when no players were around in the middle of the summer and when a lot of the young guys have been around in the last month and a half. We appreciate that, and we know that he's going to be itching to get back, and he will be the biggest decision maker in that. But there will be a lot of people in that room when that ultimately gets decided, including people that are working with him every day and people that are really important to him. So we're on a good path, and we just need, the most important thing is fully healthy Jayson Tatum. Tatum likes the trappings, including the attention that comes with being an NBA superstar, and has earned that. But if he wants to help himself and help the Celtics, he should step out of the spotlight for a while. It'll make his return all the more impactful whenever it happens. Farewell to an underrated stadium. The Patriots will make their final trip to Highmark Stadium this weekend when they face the Bills in Orchard Park, New York. This might be the most underrated place to watch a game in all of American sports. The Patriots and Bills have rarely been good at the same time, so big games between New England and Buffalo there have been relatively scarce. The combination of the enclosed structure and one of the best fan bases in the NFL and the ever-present threat of weather has made it a tough place to play and a great place to watch a game.